What's up, everybody, man? I'm back with another reaction video, and today, no, it's how I gotta grow up now. Today, hold on. Not bad, not better than Knicks, but not bad. Today, I'm gonna be reacting to Colin Kaepernick's new show on Netflix, Black and White. I wasn't prepared for this, even though it's wings. Well, they go the toilet paper right there. Alright, so Colin Kaepernick Black and White show on Netflix right now. And let me just tell you, man, I know this is not the show right now that you see on YouTube on the screen. It's Colin Kaepernick's highlights from back when he was in NFL. Because I couldn't find the show. I should have put a picture on here. But I felt like I'm going to give him his props with his highlights because I learned a lot about Colin Kaepernick. So Colin Kaepernick, if you don't know, is a former NFL player who is now a black activist because he started kneeling back in 2016. Started kneeling during the anthem back in 2016 and had everybody kneeling during the stand to protest against the police brutality against black people. Very powerful. And now he is not in the NFL ever since that. He has not been in the NFL. And they basically blackballed him. You know what I'm saying? They basically blackballed the guy because he took a stand. He did something very brave. And him and Eric Reed, I believe, were the ones that were removed from teams. Only two players I really let remove teams because there's 16 games in the NFL. Well, maybe now 17. But did not stand during one NFL game. None of them stood up for the anthem. And that's pretty big because before a big event, you know, everybody puts on the national anthem. But they ain't never seen a nigga kneel during the national anthem. So that was a big buzz and problem in the NFL. And Trump said fire that guy. And that's how it all started. And Kaepernick, he was getting, man, they was at his head. I don't even think they did good during that season, to be honest. I don't think they did good. Like, just the momentum and all of that season, like, it wasn't a good NFL season for him, but he did something very bold and very brave and took a stand and took a risk, and now he is a full-time black activist. So he has a show on Netflix telling his story about his life. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody should watch it because it's a good show, very good show. So during the show, we are watching Kaepernick start. As a kid, he's adopted into a white family, and Kaepernick is basically a light-skinned nigga, black dad, white mom, and he is given up for adoption, I think like 5 weeks in or something, and a white family takes him in. And this man is raw at every sport. He is raw at basketball, raw at football, and definitely raw at baseball. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't know too much about Colin Kaepernick. Well, I knew about him, but not this much. You feel me? I wasn't too much of a Colin Kaepernick fan, but I do remember when he came in 2016. I don't know, it wasn't 2016, my fault. I remember when Alex Smith got injured during the game and Colin Kaepernick got in. His number got called and that boy was ready and he snapped. And he was the full-time starter until 2016. So let me get back to the show because this show is kind of cool. So during the show, we are learning about Colin Kaepernick. You feel what I'm saying? But also, he is in the show as well and giving out, he's giving out lessons or facts, black facts, history facts about the NFL and also about life. And one of the things that I did notice, I just seen this. One of the things I just seen this when I was looking up Colin Kaepernick Netflix show, is that I think in the first episode he was like, slavery is the same thing as the NFL. I don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying? The way he tried to compare it, it kind of did make sense, but at the same time, not, because slavery, we were forced as black people to work. NFL, that's a dream come true. You feel what I'm saying? He tried to compare like you get drafted and then you go to a team, and then with slavery, you know, back then they used to have slaves and put them on a podium and call them out, and then like basically you get drafted by a white guy and then you work for them. So he's trying to compare that to the NFL, and I am gonna have to slightly disagree with that one, Kaepernick, because when you get to the NFL, that's a dream come true. Like every kid that plays football wants to go to the NFL. You know, kids are playing football like 5 years old all the way up to college just to get to that point, to get paid and change your life and live your dream, man. Play football, that's what they love to do. So I'm gonna have to disagree on that thing when he did that. But he has some real good facts on there that I didn't know. I didn't write them down. I should have, but he has some real good facts. Some black facts that I didn't know. So Colin Kaepernick, he was very good at baseball. Very good at baseball. But where he lived at was a predominantly white area, and he was like one of the few black dudes in the city. So he was kind of an outcast. But at the same time, he was a star player. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, he was good at football, but his main thing was baseball. Everybody knew him for baseball in his city, and he had a real good arm. And coming up to high school, he had a whole bunch of offers. He even got an offer to go to the MLB, but deep down, he really wanted to be an NFL quarterback. And everybody was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, NFL quarterback? You ain't got no offers for that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no quarterback. You ain't that good. Just stick to baseball, get that baseball money, and then get up out of here." But Kaepernick was like, "Nah, I want to play football." So he worked hard to get to college. Or get a scholarship. He took his team to like the semifinals or something. They won states, but they got far in the playoffs. And I think the last game, well, it wasn't even the football game that got him the scholarship. It was really the training camp. He went to Nevada. That's where he played college at. And Nevada took him in, and now he went to the NFL and did what he did. So everybody doubted him. They was like, "You're not going to be no NFL quarterback. You need to stay to baseball and do that." But that man never gave up and became a good-ass NFL quarterback up until 2016. But I like Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? What he did was very bold. You know what I'm saying? Very motivational and everything. He started a lot of things. He's telling the story now on Netflix, which was a good show. Really should. I feel like everybody should watch it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everybody in the world needs to see the show. To be honest, it was very good. I felt real good watching it. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot about Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? And I also said he's also giving out facts in the show as a black activist. So I also learned some history too as well. But the NFL and the slavery one, I'm going to have to disagree with that one, Kaepernick. I'm going to have to disagree with that one, that comparison. But it was close enough. You know what I'm saying? It was close, but I don't agree with that one. And then also back Kaepernick, I don't know, he said he always felt like an outcast. So he just put this story out, and it was a good show. Very good show. The rating I give the show, the Colin Kaepernick black and white, he is black and white. I'm gonna have to give it a, I binge watched it. I give it 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Colin Kaepernick black and white show on Netflix. Kudos to Netflix too to giving him his own show and putting this out there, let him put his story out there. That's very bold, especially to take upon this. So 7.5 out of 10. So if you haven't seen Colin Kaepernick black and white and you're intrigued about it, I'll tell you to watch it. I feel like the world needs to see this, and just, you know, everything that's going on. Well, we got Trump out of office right now, but actually Kyle, the dude that was carrying on the gun, I don't know his last name. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He just got acquitted by the jury of all charges. So I feel like it's the right time to watch it, just to see the history, you know what I'm saying, everything that's going on in the world. So I'm glad Kaepernick put this show out. Definitely glad he put this show out. 7.5 out of 10. That's the final I'm going to give it. So that's going to be it for this reaction video. I know I did not put the show in here. I just put Kaepernick's highlights on here. Because Kaepernick did go crazy back in the day. He wasn't a bad quarterback, you feel what I'm saying? He did go crazy. So I'm going to give him his props and put the highlights right here and put my video here. You feel what I'm saying? So that's going to be it for today's video, man. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure y'all keep subscribing and liking, because I'm finna keep dropping. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you stay tuned and stay up to date with me, because I got some more on the way. Jerry Will 24 is out.